So hey everybody, welcome today. So just imagine how awesome would it be if you could create your own digital display content really fast, really effortlessly, and entirely in-house, so you don't need an outside designer or any graphic design talent. That's what we're going to learn to do today. So welcome to Effortless Digital Signage with Display5. I'm Lisa from PosterMyWall. I'm here with Suzy from PosterMyWall, and our guest today is Paul Grantmans from Display5. As you may or may not know, Display5 is one of our valued partners, and Paul is going to show you how incredibly simple it is to use the integration of Display5 with PosterMyWall to customize, schedule, and play PosterMyWall content on your digital signage or even across your employees' computer screens, all without leaving the Display5 platform. It's really super wonderful and easy, and we can't wait to show you. The result's going to be just dynamic digital content that you're going to be just thrilled to have, thrilled to share, and get across your message. So engagement question. We want to know, you guys, are you out there? Let us know where you're listening from and where you're thinking about using your digital signage. I mean, maybe you have a restaurant or a store or a school. Let us know who you are and what you're working on. Okay, as we go along today, if you have questions, put them in the comments and we will answer some of them live at the end of the session. And anything we don't get to discuss live, we will get back, we'll answer you back in Facebook. Hopefully by the end of the day, definitely in the next 24 hours. Also, if you have questions for Paul, we will forward those to him and we will get those answers back to you too. And we'll continue to check for the next couple of days. So if you have other questions, please ask. So Suzy, tell us, who do we have with us and what do they want to do with their digital signage?
All right, let's see, Jorge. Well, we've got a minion icon.
Okay.
Thank you for that. It made me smile.
Yay.
Haven't seen any other comments yet, but do continue to put them in. And as Andre from Aruba, who's going to use it at his saloon and bar. Excellent.
Yay. We're going to come see you. We're coming to Aruba.
I wish. I wish.
I do wish. Oh, that must be lovely living down there.
We've got Gabrielle in Arizona, or Gabrielle in Arizona. Lovely. We've got Toya from Memphis. Oh, for church signs. Excellent. Oh my God. Please
perfect.
Put a picture of that into the chat. That would be great. Yeah, Jorge, greetings. All right.
Got to move my chair up. I'm too short here. Okay. So excellent, excellent. And everybody, please do stick around to the end of today's presentation because we have a couple of promotional offers to thank you for joining us. So I'm going to turn over the screen to Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you, Lisa. Great to be here and wonderful that I get a chance to share the great things that we can do with our technologies together. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll jump right into it since we don't have a lot of time. What you're seeing now is just on a web browser to signing into Display5. I just click on sign in and I sign into the service. And when you get in, you know, I'm in a version of our software that has many different content streams. We call them shows. Over here in the top left, it is playing the most recently edited show. And it's just previewing what you last worked on. But, you know, I'll give you an example. I could preview this show here and see what that content is if I wasn't sure. So, you know, this is all live streaming of content. These are PosterMyWall designs that have been brought into Display5. So now let's go look and see how easy it is to bring them in. So I'm going to go and edit this show. It's a simple layout. You can do up to 40 different panels and you can even go beyond that if you want. But this is just a single panel design. I called the show PMW Designs, and you can see it's a 1280 by 720. You can make the canvas size with Display5 anything you want. You can do 4K, HD, full HD, or different sizes for video walls, 8,000 by 2,000, however, whatever dimensions you want the canvas to be. But for today, we're just doing 1280 by 720. Oh, and by the way, with all of PosterMyWall's rich designs, the resolution of a lot of those designs is quite high, so it will work on very high resolution displays as well. So, because it's, you know, a lot of them were made for printed product, and that's very high resolution content. So when I log in, I'm now into what we call our show framework, and you can see single panel display. And for that panel, what you see is a playlist of content. And the content that you saw in the promo is actually from a live streaming of, you know, within our product. And for each item in the playlist, I can either publish it or I can have it unpublished. Anything that's published, it will, as it goes through the playlist, it will play that piece of content. If it's not published, it will just skip it. So you could have pieces of content in there that are not published that you're working on, and you know, they just won't play it. As soon as I hit that publish button, they will start to play when the content loops around the next time. If I want to preview any slide, I can simply click on the icon there, and you can see there's the Bikeathon slide. If I wanted to look at the Christmas party, there's the Christmas party. It's all previewing live, and now it's just doing it the slide at a time. I can preview the whole show by going down to the preview show, and then it'll play it, each one with whatever duration has been specified. So this will play for 9 seconds, this will play for 5, 7, 20, and so on. The last thing I want to show you in terms of the scheduling is that you can actually take a design, create it, and then put a schedule around it. So this one is scheduled so it will play from 8 till 5, Monday to Friday, and it'll start on the 18th, which was yesterday, and it'll play till the 26th. And as soon as that time period expires, it will do what you see here. So this is another design. This one's called Back to School. It's just an image versus a video. And that one has expired. It was playing from November 4th to November 12th. That time period's up. So now it expires and the publish button goes away. And that automatically happens, very easy to go in and change. If I want to change it, I just go to the edit button here and it pulls it up. I go to the schedule here, and then I can just, you know, flip, oops, I hit it twice. And then I just hit Monday, Tuesday, whatever I want. I can change the time and I can change the date range. I can also put an expiry date in, so the slide will stop, will be purged from the system automatically at some point in time. So now that I've shown you some of the basic navigation and scheduling, I'm now going to go in and create a design. This is kind of like a cooking show where I'm going to show you the baked product right now, and then I'm going to go in and actually create it. And the reason I do that is when it does the final design, sometimes it can take from 20 seconds to 2 minutes to pull that design in, because it's pulling it live from the PosterMyWall servers into Display5. Once it's in here, I can, you know, it's in here and there's no waiting, and it's you know, it's there, it's live, it's working. So there's no interaction with the PosterMyWall server, and once it's in the Display5 system. So I'm going to recreate this slide. So to do that, I simply go into add a new slide, and there's a ton of different types of content, but we're just focusing on the PosterMyWall designs today. And I'm going to bring in the PosterMyWall slide. And as you can see, when I open it up, there's a button here that says Open PosterMyWall Editor. So I'm actually opening the PosterMyWall Editor inside Display5. I'm now going to go here, I'm going to type wine, and then I'm going to click video because I want it to just give me the videos. And, you know, if I would, you can see as I hover over, you can see what kind of video it gives me. But I know the design I'm looking for is right down here. And here it is here. So I'm going to click on this one now, and you can see the size of this is not the size of a 1280 by 720, right? This one is more like it, but that's not a problem. I can simply go in. I say I'm going to customize this template. Oh, there it comes. Slowing down on me a bit. Okay, so now I go in. I want to resize this to be, and you're all familiar with this, but right at the bottom, there's custom. I'm going to make this 1280 by 720. Hit resize, and you can see it instantly resizes it. Now I'm going to take the video piece of this and I'm going to move it over. I'm going to lock it in place because if I lock it in place, then if I'm clicking on it, it's not gonna, as I'm picking another element, it won't pick the video. So I've got the video locked in place. I'm gonna leave the wine tasting as it is. I'm just gonna move that down a bit and I'm gonna make it bigger. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to make a copy of that. I'm going to move it up here and I'm going to expand it and I'm going to click on it and I'm going to say, make it a bit bigger. There we go. I'm going to then take this here and I'm going to move it a little bit up here. And obviously I want to change the time, make it 4 p.m. on Friday, and I'm going to make it, instead of February, I'm going to make it November. Oops, I forgot to get rid of the T. '19th, and I'll make that a little bigger. I'm going to take this thing and make it slightly bigger too. Oop, there we go. I'm going to get rid of this thing and I'm going to just change this up a little bit. And I'll get rid of that and I'm going to say, whoops. And there we go. And I'm just going to increase the size of that a bit, put it over here. Okay, and then I'm going to do a couple other things. I have a couple of photos, so I'm going to add from my photos. You're probably very familiar. So I'm adding this QR code, and you can create a QR code for just about anything in a matter of seconds and add it into the PosterMyWall design. So I'm putting this code in just for people to sign up. It could be texting you, it could be going to a URL, it could be sending an email. You can make those QR codes just about anything you want. I'm going to copy that and bring it over. I'm going to copy it. And that down. Good. Copy it again. Scan to sign up. There we go. So we've got that. And then I want to add in a couple of photos. I just got these off the web. I'm going to add this one and just put it down here. Oh, I gotta. reduce it a little bit. There we go. Come celebrate our success. And I'll add the other one in as well. This lovely lady. And you can see here, this is a really, so that doesn't look so good, but PosterMyWall's got this really neat feature called remove the background. And when I click on that, you can see it's removed all the background around her. And now I can just place her down there and I can, you know, it shows the wine glass in the background. And then if I hit play the video, you can see the wine will drop in. And once I'm done, I simply hit save. And it says purchase with credits. So I'm going to purchase with credits. And I can either do basic video. I'm going to do the 3 video pay and download. So now it's going out to get the design. It's updating it on the PosterMyWall server right now. And you can see it'll be done that. And then it has to do a sync to the Display5 server. So right now it's building exactly what we built on the PosterMyWall server. And then now that's done, I'm gonna close editor and I have to hit save here. So now this thing is gonna spin for anywhere from 20 seconds to, oh, there, it came back very quickly this time. So I'm gonna call this wine tasting 2. I can now do a bunch of other things. I can, you know, say how long do I want this to play? I can schedule it and say I want it to play from this time to this time, days of the week, you know, within a calendar window if I want. I can do things like fade in, fade out, some other basic things like create opacity if I want to. I typically don't do some of these other things if I'm doing a PosterMyWall design, but these are common settings for all our different widgets. And then once I'm done, I just hit save and it saves it. And you can see wine tasting 2 has been added to the bottom of the playlist. And then I would just publish it. And if I put it, I can drag this to the top so it will be the first item that'll play. And if I then preview the show, it will start to play, and there it starts playing the wine tasting 2, and then you'll see the bike-a-thon come in just after that. This is going to play for 20 seconds. I should have reduced the time, but I can easily go back in and do that. Anyway, so it's that easy to use it. If I want to go into, do we have enough time, Lisa, for me to just do an existing design and just show how it's edited?
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah. Okay, just so it, you know, once it's in the system, I can go in anytime and update it. And again, I just open it up to edit, hit open PosterMyWall, and it'll bring us back into the editor. I would then make the changes I want to make, and it would then and then save it. And so there it comes up. I can go in and make whatever changes. I'm not going to make any changes. I mean, it's just to show you, I can, you know, just move that, or I can, oh, I've locked a lot of these items in this design because there's so many of them in this design that it's nice to lock them down. But that, I just go in and do it that quickly. I'm just going to close. Oh, there we go. So I'm not changing anything and I'm not adding anything there. So that's how quickly it works. It's really with the PosterMyWall designs that you can bring in here images, videos, you can crop them any size. It really is a flexible system. You can do very flexible scheduling. If you have multiple digital signs, you can assign different shows to different signs, and you can control them from wherever you log in on a browser. That's it, Lisa. Any questions that there might be?
All right, so
So, well, okay, I was going to say thank you, Paul. Yeah, Suzy, what do we have any questions?
Well, listen, so a lot of enthusiasm. We had 2 questions. Again, all the questions will be addressed in writing, replying to you directly as soon as this webinar is over. So the first question that I'm going to talk to is somebody saying how this would be useful as PC software. So what we're showing right now is, internet online software. So with regard to, PC versus online, I think these are online only. If there is any nuance that either Lisa or Paul wants to add now, go ahead. Otherwise, this will get answered in the comments themselves. We had a question about
Wait, Suzy, let me, I'm not sure, I'm not clear whether you mean, I mean, these tools are online. Exactly. Or do you, but is the question regarding that, or, please go back and clarify for us so we make sure to give you the answer you're looking for? Or did you mean to have, to make shows that you can show on your PC? Because absolutely, one of the things, Paul, you can address a little bit how you guys can use Display5 to push out to all the PCs across a whole network, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We have many small business clients, and we also have some very large corporate clients, and we have what I call desktop signage, because all the stuff that you can do that you just saw and put on a digital sign, you can put on a desktop client. So it's playing on the background. You can put other applications on top of it. You can also, we have a screensaver file so that you can make it part of your screensaver in a corporate environment. And that way corporate communications can control the content, and they don't have to keep updating the screensaver file for all the desktop images. So, works on all kinds of displays. You can even create mobile if you want to. I don't know why you'd want to do mobile signage, but it works on any browser. It works with pretty much any kind of player. We don't have proprietary players. You just need a full function browser on it.
The other question that came up was, if you are in PosterMyWall, how does one do the connection between Display5 and PosterMyWall?
Oh, when I already had a PosterMyWall session going. So if I log in on one tab on my browser into PosterMyWall, as soon as I go into Display5 and hit open the PosterMyWall editor, it knows that I'm logged in. If it doesn't know, it'll say, please log in right within the editor, and then you can put your PosterMyWall ID and password in there and you're in. So 2 ways to do it. If you're already logged in, it'll know automatically. If you're not logged in, it'll do it. It'll ask you for it as you're going in to edit designs.
Perfect. And again, any questions that are in the chat will also be answered in the chat with any links that can provide FAQs to either Display5 or PosterMyWall as appropriate. Lisa, I have put the promo offer into the chat for anybody who wants to copy it from there. If you want to talk a little bit about it.
Okay, I will do that. So first I want to know who out there is excited to start creating their own content for their own digital signage. Let us know in the comments. As far as our offers today, we have 2 for you. The first one is from PosterMyWall. You can see we have the promo code here, Display5 PosterMyWall 20. We will give you 20% off on a full year subscription to PosterMyWall. You can use this for our premium level membership or premium plus, or you can use it to extend an existing subscription, or you can use it to upgrade if you already have premium and you want to do premium plus. Now, if you're wondering what the differences are, obviously you can use PosterMyWall as pay as you go, and as you do these, as you create your graphics. But if you want high resolution output for digital signage, you will have to, there is a small charge. Suzy will put the link to the pricing page in the chat as well, please. But there is a small charge for for each graphic. If you're going to be doing a lot of graphics, that gets expensive. So if you think you're going to be making a lot of high resolution still graphics, you want PosterMyWall Premium. That will give you unlimited downloads of our stock videos, not including the Getty images, but everything else. We have thousands of other stock images that are included in Premium. If you're going to be doing a lot of video, then you want Premium Plus, and you'll get unlimited video downloads. If you have any more questions about the pricing, you can ask us that in the comments too. Now, from Display5, Paul has very generously offered 30% off of a full year subscription. And so what you need to do is you can copy down this link. I have it on the screen. Suzy put it in the comments, and that will take you to a landing page, and that will tell you how to get 30% off a full year of Display5. So
yeah, and that will be active on Monday in terms of the link that actually gets them the 30% discount.
okay. All right. So the link is coming, or check back with